What's going on today, guys? So today I am going to do a meal prep. I'm going back to school, so I figured it'd be easier just to have something prepped up in like a little container that I can just throw in my car, heat it up on the way there, or heat it up, eat it on my way in the car. Just something overall easier so that I can stay on track and not get on a fast food route and eat bad food. So we went to Hannaford and we got chicken breasts. We got 3 big pieces here. It was $7.40. A little more expensive, but it wasn't on sale and I needed to start prepping. So we're gonna cut this out and we're gonna lay it across and chop it all up. So what you wanna do when you get the chicken out is you're gonna wanna chop off all the little fat bits here, all the little excess skin that really just doesn't taste very good. So once you go through, take all the pieces out and cut those little bits off. So once you trim off all your chicken, these were actually fairly lean chickens. Not a lot of fat on them. Just want to scrape this off in the garbage and then we'll dice it all up. Once you get all your fat and all that dressed up, you want to leave a little bit on there just for some moisture. But once you get it all, set and ready to go and prepared, you just want to slice it up into little cubes. So once you have them all cubed up, you don't have to do cubes specifically. I just prefer cubes. They cook easier and they eat a lot easier. So you don't have to do cubes. You can do slices, you can do strips, however it works better for you. So I decided cubes. Once you're done and you're touching the chicken, always wash your hands when you're done. It's not worth getting sick over. For the chicken, you want to turn your pan on, put a little bit of olive oil in there just so it doesn't stick. And you're good to go with that. And just put it right in the pan. That way it can all get itself seared and sauteed and cooked however you want to do it. Get it in your pan. You're going to want it to be spread out nice and even so it can all get on there and get direct heat. With the chicken, these pieces may look kind of big, but they will shrink once they get the moisture drawn out of them. They'll shrink down a little bit, but still I didn't realize, quite frankly, how much chicken this was. So for seasonings, I just use a basic granulated garlic. Just drizzle that on top of it all. A little bit of chopped onion. Just add a little bit of extra tangy flavor. And just because I like some spice, a little bit of steak seasoning. That sounds really weird, but it goes really well. It gives it a nice little peppery kick and some zest to the chicken. So along with this chicken, we're going to do brown rice. We're going to boil up 2 bags because this is probably going to make close to 4 to 5 meals. So we're going to wait for the water to boil. The chicken's already on, and while we're doing that, we're going to chop up some green beans. So the next step, our water here is boiling. Our chicken's still sauteing, so we're gonna plop 2 bags of brown rice, which should equal out to be about 4 servings worth of brown rice.
You put the plastic in there?
You can put the plastic in there. That's how it cooks. It cooks with the plastic in it. If you haven't figured out already, I have a third-person camera woman, and my girlfriend is filming for me today because I asked her to, and she said yes for some reason. So she's gonna film for me today, so I can use my hands and talk freely without having to set up a tripod. It's actually making my life 10 times easier. So special thanks to my lovely girlfriend Taylor for helping me out. So the chicken's about ready. Just gonna take it out. We're gonna plop it right in this little bowl here. After this, we're going to weigh out 5 ounces of chicken breasts. But anywhere between 4 and 6 generally is a good amount of chicken to eat as a meal. It has a high amount of protein in it, but at the same time, not as much fat, and it still gives you a lot of the energy that you need to get through your day. So now that you have the chicken taken out, you have this kind of like frothy seasoned bit. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour all of the green beans in there. We're gonna let them sizzle and get a little bit of added flavor and a little bit of extra crunch on. We're gonna turn the temperature fairly low. Just going to throw the top on and let these sizzle in there. So our rice has been cooking for about 10 minutes now. I'm just going to take it over the sink and drain it all out. So to make everything easier, we're just going to take the rice out and we're just going to dump it in one big bowl. We're going to end up measuring out half a cup of cooked rice, or I believe it's 1 cup of cooked rice, sorry, to get the full serving of rice that we need. So for the green beans, we're going to just take a little bit of salt on top. Just gonna give a little bit of zest for the green beans and for me. So I got a little small, just cheap little $5 scale here that is not zeroed because it's a cheap little scale. So it's at about 1. What we're gonna do is I think we're gonna start with 4 ounces of chicken. Just put it into where the 1 goes up to 5 because my scale is really cheap.
It's over 5.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alright, so we got about 5 ounces of chicken here. We're gonna just take our bowl, dump that in. For the rice, you're just gonna take a scooper, take about 1 cup of rice, and put it in. Now, on top of this, we're going to take the green beans. Green beans don't really count, or vegetables in general don't really count towards any macros or towards anything worth of a diet. So as many green beans as you want, put it right on top, and there you go. You have a simple pre-prepped gourmet lunch. It's ready to go. Just throw the cap on, throw it in the fridge whenever you want it, heat it up. You can eat it in the car, you can eat it on the road, you can eat it at school, wherever it works the best and at work. Very simple. It was very cheap too. I believe it was $7 for the chicken and green beans. It was like $7 and change. And for the rice, I believe it's $3 for a 5-pack of rice. So very cheap, much better than fast food. It works out overall really well. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please click the thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any other meal prep ideas that's not just chicken. I'm willing to do like pork or red meat, whatever works well. If it goes through, it digests fine, and it comes out fine, then it's good for you. That's kind of a general statement that I use. That's why I like chicken and rice so well. It digests, my body takes in the nutrients, and it works overall just super well for me. Coming up, I have a few other things. I actually, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, talked to the people at the gym, so I may be recording at the gym now and doing tutorials on how to have proper form and stuff like that. So that's pretty much that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.